Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the next battle in the first round of the Russian National Championships. Tonight, on the left side, we have got RTK Foreign Legion with RTK Jixxy and RTK Arclinon. And on the other side, we have got VM Dark Admiral and VM NewAbbott in the team representing VM. On the left side, we have got Vampire Counts and the Empire, with the fighting against Greenskins and Beastmen. Now, this is an interesting matchup because at this point, the team on the left, RTK, is winning with one game. The score is 2-1. The person who reaches 3 wins the whole thing. So currently, RTK has the better matchup because Beastmen and Greenskins are very susceptible to terror, while Vampire is the faction with the most terror units, and the Empire is able to support that whole thing. Jixxy tonight is going to be playing as Empire, while Arclinon is going to be playing as Vampires. Let's see how well that goes. We have on the left side a terror build, obviously, with 4 can rates, 4 crypt horrors, a flying general, mortis engine, unit of bats, and Verex reavers. Well, let's see how well that goes, with the Empire having a standard main line of greatswords, 2 units of demigryph, 2 units of shooters, shooter formation with spears and handgunners. Looks pretty standard. On the other side, we have got a lot of giants. We have got 1, 2, 3 giants, 1 Cygor, 1 Gorbel, and some Chaos Spawn, 2 Chaos Spawn, 3 Chaos, a lot of monsters. We've got a lot of monsters in return. Well, let's see how well it progresses. So we've got a quick movement for the Vampires. You've got the Air Forces moving to the enemy's left. Cygor throwing his rocks and missing. Cygor, while is a very strong unit, his accuracy is lacking. He's a very strong unit in melee because he also has terror. Look at this big thing. Alright, so the Vampire counts are now waiting for the Empire to catch up. Alright, we have them coming closer. The team is leaving. Oh, would you look at that? They're Crimson Killers. For the Greenskins, seems like that they're gonna go with the strong main line. Let's see how well that pays off. Now, Empire has caught up, and we have the first charge, ladies and gentlemen. The initial charge. Oh, Crimson Killers are just dying by the dozen. We've got a huge charge. Heroic charges. Pretty big. Greenskins are defending pretty strongly, not letting their general to move out of position. And there's a second Cygor now. The Vampire Verex reavers is caught by the Orc War Biggins. Demigryphs have got caught. They've been helping on the other side. They're being focused on. It's a bit of a panic on the right side of RTK. And would you look at that? The guns accidentally shoot to demigryphs. And it's just bad. Oh, very unlucky there. Just bad micro right there. Cavalry on the left have been caught by the spears, and the other chaos spawn are coming. Those Vera Creepers are going down. Let's see what's going on in the middle. Let's assess the situation. Gorbull is going for the handgunners, while on the left middle we have got Empire holding the line against those Bray Shaman, Orc Biggins, some spears. And would you look at that, we have got Orc Warboss being routed. Alright. It looks fairly favorable for the RTK team from the matchup, but there's still the other team has got a few aces up in their sleeve. They still have got a lot of giants, full health, Kazrak One Eye. It can turn either way. It can go either way. The General of the Empire is low on health. Strigoi Gulking, while high on health, we'll see how it goes. They're kind of losing, RTK is kind of losing the cav fight, something that they should not have been doing. One important thing when it comes to these best of fives, you should not get cocky. You should not just assume your opponent has been unnerved. You need to always bring your A game. Alright, on the left side, the Empire is winning the cav fight. On the right side, this situation is out of control. The right side cavalry is finally routed. The left side Chaos Spawn are holding. Oh, they lost to Verex Reavers. They have lost their utility. It's not going good. Those Cygors doing some good damage. What's this? Itchy Nuisance. Itchy Nuisance cast on the Empire and Vampire mainline. Those Chaos Spawn are dying one by one against those Crypt Horrors. To these generals, there's a lot of general action going on here. See, now there's a very smart move. You see, the giants, while they are anti-infantry, they have got a very strong single target damage. So they can also do very good damage against large and good for gen sniping. The Empire player here has kept his general way too close to a giant, so he received a few hits while trying to get hit on Kazrak One Eye. While Kazrak One Eye has been trying to escape the battlefield, he has been chased by Strigoi Gulking at full health. Without this, Strigoi Gulking is not able to cast anything. We haven't seen any Soul Blights outside of the initial one. We haven't seen any invocations of Nehek. Verex Reavers have died because of it. It's just bad maneuvering. Could not capitalize on their advantage. This is just bad. See, while they are winning the main line, one of the giants are going down. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 units that are being held by one single solitary giant, while the Empire General is going down right now. The Mortis engine is also very close behind it. It is just bad. Kazrak One Eye has been terrified. So Orc Warboss is leaving the battlefield. Now I'd like to pause it for a second and point out a very important mistake that can make or break the game. It's very important to know it. A few things, actually. One, when you're fighting against Beastmen, Cygors need to be your priority after the enemy general. They do a lot of damage, they cause terror, and they are fairly easy to kill for what they're worth. That being said, other one, Orc Warboss, don't try to chase them with expensive units. Just use bats. Because that guy either is going to come back and you can finish him off, or bats are just going to chase him off the map. I mean, look at this. Look at this distance. This distance was taken in a very long time. If the general was here, he could have buffed everybody up with his encouragement. The crumbling debuffs could have went away. It could have turned a lot differently. Look at these Cygors just throwing into this blob. This Mortis engine is just being destroyed. Now, at this situation, the Strigoi Gulking should have been casting Invocation on the Heck on the Mortis engine, but alas, he's not there to help. Now, he has chased him off the map. This giant had went down. Now these units are... they have lost the left flank, the flank that they were winning. I really want to see the end result. I really want to see the kill counts on this thing, because I think Cygors have did a lot of damage. Look at this, how many men are dead. This is ridiculous. This is just ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen. This is what happens when... See, they also lost the cav fight in the back. See, if you're playing way too confidently, you will lose. Finally, Invocation of Nehek goes down, but too late, too little. Boom, one charge on that thing, and that thing is wasted. That invocation is wasted. We've got mass routes. The Empire General is very low on morale. He's standing way too far. There's so many idle units. The battle, as you remember at the start, was on the side of the left group, but now it is completely turning around. Made a complete 180. These Cygors are doing a lot of damage. The Giants are being focused on while they should have been ignored. Generals did not go down fast enough, and then they have been chased. This is just bad all around. Now let's take a look at this Strigoi Ghoul King. There's a very interesting thing that happened there. Kazrak One Eye goes down very soon. So look at this. He just gets pushed around. Look at this. He just gets pushed around. Is not getting attacked while Cygor is attacking the Strigoi Ghoul King. See, he's just running away. Just running away while two Cygors and a Giant has almost finished Strigoi Ghoul King. Almost finished. This focus is real. See, you cannot just ignore those units. You have to do something about it. And this Kazrak One Eye was very lucky, but luck has very little to play in this. Boom, and he got shattered and died. This is just bad, very bad game on the RTK. We've seen some good moves, but they focused on the wrong targets, made a lot of mistakes on their micro, chased the general afar. I saw some idle units in the middle. It was just bad. They should have first went for Kazrak One Eye. Afterwards, after finishing him, they should have went for the Cygors or the Orc War Boss and chased him off with the bats, not with other units. The cav fight, the cav movement was horrendous. See, even under different circumstances, even very good players can play very badly. It's just at the higher levels of play, the other things that would normally not be a factor in the game comes in, such as how focused you are, such as your emotional state, just this cockiness. Like I'm sure many of our viewers have encountered the situation where one person just talks smack, it's just very confident and just loses to something almost nobody would lose. And it does a mistake that shouldn't have been doing. It's just, yeah. This was one of them. And this equalizes the score, and this means there's gonna be one last battle. I would say it's going close, but it shouldn't have been. Well, good game, everybody. Good game. Arclinon signing off.